Okay, anybody else? So today what I kind of wanted to do was just kind of go over a short part of a song and kind of, okay, find window. And also though, like try to apply the things we talked about last week as far as, not just playing the right chords and notes, but trying to actually make it feel the way you want it to feel. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the first part of the song, and we're just gonna be like robots, right? We're just learning where to put our fingers. What does that mean? You try to remember every, does that mean you cannot remember? So, okay, so basically I'm just gonna play something like this. One more time. Okay, so we're gonna go over the notes first, okay? But first I want you to listen to this, okay? One more time. Okay, I want you to kind of share just a little short little story. Like what are you kind of imagining? What are you like what kind of feeling is this? Like if I had to play this little line and I asked you what kind of visual can you imagine? Like what part of a commercial or a movie? What could be happening where this line would fit? One more time. Someone climbing a mountain. Okay. Oh, you gotta head out already? Caleb, we'll catch you next time. Oriental background, okay. Let's see. A babbling brook. I'm not sure what that means. Someone climbing a mountain, okay. So, okay, so someone climbing a mountain. Let's take that. And there actually is a story behind this song. So I'll share that with you guys later. It's kind of very different from what we're talking about now, but I think later you'll understand it. So it is kind of okay. So what's really close right now is the Oriental background, running water. I'm not sure what a brook is. Is that like a lake or river? I remember I learned that word in school, but I don't think we have brooks in Hawaii. Is that like a little creek or something? The river's out a brook is a small stream, brook stream. Okay, okay. So actually, when I wrote this song, it was kind of confusing. So, well, not confusing, but my thoughts for this song was it wasn't 100%. Like I wasn't sure how to feel about the situation I wrote this song. And this was when I don't know if it was like 8 years ago, 10 years ago, when there was that big tsunami, the earthquake in Japan. Okay, so being a musician in Hawaii, we all start playing in Hawaii. The thing is, Hawaii is too small to actually make it as a musician. You can't do a Hawaii tour because you can play at one place and everybody can get there. So for a lot of us, musicians from Hawaii, when we actually do go out and we start touring and performing and things, it's always outside of Hawaii. And the ukulele was very, very popular in Japan. So right now it's kind of popular wherever you go, but this is way before YouTube and things like that. So so we would go to Japan a lot. My career, my music career started in Japan. So did Jake and many other Hawaiian musicians. So, I kind of developed a very strong relationship with Japan. And then when they had that big tsunami, you see it on breaking news and stuff. But you don't actually, I mean, you just kind of see it like it already happened, right? And then you're kind of seeing it. And it's just kind of like a sad thing, but you know, I mean, you don't really know how to feel about it because although it's sad, it's just, you know, it's, I mean, what are you going to do about a tsunami or earthquake, you know, things like that. So that's how this song kind of came about. So this song kind of represents, or that line kind of represents, kind of like my feeling, kind of like a emotional thing, but, you know, not quite just sad. Like it's hard to just say sad, you know, definitely not angry. Just, I don't, you know, I don't know. But for me, that melody kind of captured that feeling. 2, 3, you know, kind of like I'm discovering something. Like I just like I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know an earthquake was expected to hit or the tsunami was expected to hit. I just saw it kind of after the fact, right? So that was kind of my feeling behind it. Okay, so when I approach it, right, I'm not just thinking, you know, I am actually trying to push the tempo a little bit and come back down. One more time. Oh. Okay, so let's go over this part. And yeah, I've never actually recorded the song or finished the song, or so nobody really knows this song except for you guys now. Okay, so we're kind of using that pick tap, pick tap, pick tap. Oh, who just came in? Okay, so anyways, let's start. So it's the B note, B and tap, D, A, B. So, okay. So B, D, A, B, G. Is that right? Okay, so G, A, D, A, B, G, A. Okay, take a minute or so, try that. B, D, A, B, G, A, F sharp, G. Okay, go ahead. I'll review it in about a minute. Just try to work out what you can. Oh, sorry, Zach. Okay, so the tap means you're using your thumb, and then you're just kind of tapping the top string like this. Okay, so hopefully you kind of remember your notes. Okay, but I'm playing the B note, and don't. It's okay to hit the other strings. Okay, I would say aim for 2 strings here. Okay, and then maybe you wanna, if you wanna take a note, there's an episode I did on my channel. It's called The Secret, episode 65. Maybe after the workshop, if you watch that, then everything will kind of make sense to you. But it is a good technique we use. But for now, it's basically with your right hand. When I say pick, you're actually going to aim for 2 strings, like this. And then the tap is just hit the top string. So B, D, A, B, G, A, wait, G, A, F sharp, G. Okay, so let me get that down. Oh, sorry.
A, B.
B.
Do you have a name for this song, Bruce?
What is that?
Do you have a name for this song?
Oh, I haven't given it a name yet. You
Well, it's
haven't.
called Babbling Brook then.
All right, so okay. So now when we get to the E and the F sharp, just hold on over there because the chords are going to change. So the reason why we can just play the bottom notes and just do this is because it's over the C major chord. Da 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 da. Then it's going to change to a D chord or a D sus or a D add 4, D add 11. Okay, so these two fingers here. So we'll get there. So just practice that. B. Oh, wait, light. Okay, so B, tap, D, A, B, G, A, F sharp, G. Okay, and then the next part, so I'm going to go to this chord here, okay? So select your D, add 11. Okay, I'm holding space number 2 on the C string and space number 2 on the E string, okay? But the melody is E. So I'm going to have to take off my ring finger so I have the E melody, okay? And I'm just going to play E. How do I play this part? Yeah, I just kind of use an arpeggio there where the main melody is E, then I pick the C string and I tap. Okay, so one more time from here. Okay, D note, I'm going to hold the open E, C string, tap, and then I'm going to hammer on the F sharp. Got that? So E, D, tap, hammer on. Oh, AJ, okay. Can somebody, Mark, can you explain to Jay how to record? And I will just allow him to record.
At the bottom of the screen and press the record button.
Oh.
And then that'll send Bruce a message, and then he'll be able to accept you.
Oh, I got it. No, yeah, I think you did it. Allow record.
And then it should say pause or stop. If it says pause or stop recording, then you're recording.
Okay, well, I had the request. Jay, are you okay? Did you get it? Good. So, Zach, I'm just curious. How do you know so much about Zoom? Are you also a teacher or a school teacher or something? Well, you can get back to me later when you're ready. I'm just curious. You seem to know all this stuff about Zoom. It's pretty awesome. And even all the shortcuts. Just saying how to use the internet. All right. You must be a very young person. Okay, so let's go back to this. So B, D, A, B, G, A, F sharp, G, E, hammer on that F sharp. So maybe you should just practice this part, the E, like that. And I do that twice. I guess so. Okay, and just kind of feel that beat. Pick, 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 pick. Okay, you don't have to do it exactly the way that I'm doing it, right? You just got to get that kind of feel for it. One more time. Let's try a better angle. This is better. Hold on. Ooh, move more this way. There you go. Oh. E. Okay, and then actually what I'm doing for the first note, I'm actually plucking the C string with the B. So instead of just doing this, I like that C string in there, just for that little bass, that little warmth. One more time. Okay, so take a minute or two. If you need help, if I'm moving too fast, just let me know. Where are you stuck? So, okay, from the top, B, tap, D, tap, A, tap, B, tap, G, tap, A, tap, F sharp, tap, G tap. And then we're going to go to that D chord, but the melody is E. So just think of it as E, D, tap, F sharp. Okay, so that's kind of like a simple version. You could think of it as just E, D, tap, hammer on, rest. Again. So you could do it like that. Nothing's wrong with that. Where are you stuck, Gail? I can help you.
Oh, it was the ED tap thing, and I got the low G, so I'm switching over to
Oh, okay.
yeah. And I just wasn't getting the theories how it went. Now I got it.
Yeah, the low G is really hard, and then you know, I kind of explained this before, but the low G is a very strong note. It's a very strong string. So when you're doing a solo arrangement, a lot of times when you hit that low G, it's going to be the most powerful string of all four strings. So a lot of times, you know, the melody doesn't quite come out the way you intend it to. So it's almost like if I were doing the picking to a song and someone was doing the strumming to my song, and the strumming was a lot louder than the picking, then the melody wouldn't quite come out. It's kind of something like that. So you got that part? So E, D, G, F sharp. Again. So but you know what I think is kind of funny though? Like it is kind of amazing how, you know, so I've been working with some students on things like this for a while, and I don't know, like any, oh, it doesn't make any sense to me personally. Like I don't understand why it works, but for some reason it works. Like every time I play a little song, right? I mean, you have to imagine, I'm just watching this huge wave, like this tsunami, just kind of take over and just demolish, parts of Japan, right? And it is kind of weird how by playing this little sound, you guys are seeing things like waterfall or the brooks or like running water. And it's really strange how like I can't understand why it's like that. But somehow, we can connect through an instrumental through me if it's played well. And to me, that's kind of an amazing thing. And that's why I try to introduce it as much as I can. But it's yeah, like I said, it's really hard to teach. But that is very interesting. And then like there was another song one time I was doing a workshop, and then I had to write a song for well, I didn't have to, but it was just my little practice, an exercise I gave myself, and it was for they wanted some kind of song or music background where, if you can ever imagine like you're watching a movie, and in the beginning when they start introducing the cast and things like that. So I know there's many movies that start off like this where somebody just kind of gets out of bed, alarm goes off, and then the music's playing, you see him brushing his teeth, changes his clothes, and now he's walking in the city or something. So nobody really knows what's going on. But then, they're just kind of introducing all the cast. And then, so I just thought, wow, that's kind of an interesting thing to write a song for because nothing's really happening. Okay, so, but anyways, I thought I'd try it. So of course now, a song like this, there's no really strong theme. Okay, there's no really, it's not really committed to a major or minor chord. It's a little bit more open. And yeah, some of the people in the workshop, they could say, I don't know, I kind of imagine somebody walking, I was like, oh, walking and doing what? And they would say, I don't know, just walking. And that's kind of exactly what it was supposed to be. Like, nobody knows what this guy is doing. He's just kind of getting ready. He's walking to his workplace, looking around. And it's kind of neat, though. So keep that in mind. Even though there's no lyrics, we can often kind of get on the same page. Okay, so we have this. Okay, what I want you to remember is when I do this part, and I'm basically just connecting that. So instead of going rest, rest. The YouTube intro, this one. That the one? It's not supposed to be the same. Oh, wait, not this song. You're talking about, yeah, I guess so, kind of like that. Yeah, you're right. So the music plays, and then, yeah, I'm just kind of getting up, making my coffee. Yeah, and then, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did take that out because I'm getting so sick of it, watching it. I keep putting that clip in every episode, and I'm just like, oh, you know what? You guys must be getting sick of it too, and I watch YouTube too, so I know for a fact you guys are just skipping it anyways, because that's what I do every time I watch something. So I said, you know what? I'll just leave it out. It saves me about maybe 4 minutes every video. But yeah, kind of like I said. So that was kind of the groove to the song, and I forgot how the melody went though. I forget how it went, something like that. But yeah, it wasn't so much the melody part, because the melody wasn't really strong. It was more just this groove. So just that groove, right? You can't really think love song, sad song, maybe maybe a little bit of a happy song. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because there's no strong groove. The chords are not, So, but the thing is, the guy was just walking. So, okay. So hopefully, okay. So now that we got this part. Okay, it's about can you play it like that? Okay, if you start doing this, right? Okay, and you have to think if I played it like that for you, and I said, okay, so what do you guys think of when I play this? You guys probably wouldn't be saying the same things, right? It kind of feels a little like, I don't know. I mean, it's just hard to feel something when you're just kind of plucking at the strings and you're not connecting the sound. So think of it as one big sound. Okay, and I have a feeling that the fact that some of us said like a waterfall or like running water or the brook, I think that has a lot to do with the way that I'm playing it because I'm not in time and it's just kind of flowing, right? One more time. Okay, so take a couple of minutes and just go for it. No, so Mark, so if it sounds really choppy, like if it sounds really choppy like this, okay, try just playing the first two notes, or just the first note and the tap. Okay, and notice how I'm getting a nice warm sound here. Okay, so tap. Oh, okay, so before you continue now, you're gonna go to the next note now. Okay, so you shouldn't be thinking only about the notes, but think about it. Are you playing it very clean and smooth like this? Okay, go again. Oh, and then one thing I just realized, when I play this G and the A over here, I leave the G down. So I have the G, I leave the G down over the A. Do you have to? Let me see. Oh, it sounds better if you take it off. Sorry. Maybe I do take it off. Oh yeah, don't hold the G down there, sorry. Okay. You guys okay so far? You guys have any questions? So this is the part that should take a while. I mean, it should take like one lesson to learn the song, but it could take months or years to develop that feeling or that sound, how to make that line connect. So a good way is if you were to ask one of your friends, like, okay, what do you think of when I play this? And if you do something like, and then try see what they say. And of course, they're not, it's never going to be exactly, the same, whatever you're thinking, right? But it should be, kind of in that area. How can I remember all the songs that I wrote? I don't. I actually don't. I don't remember. I mean, there's a lot of songs that I wrote and I never, like even this song, I haven't played this song in such a long time. But and you got to figure I wrote it maybe like 8 years ago or whenever the tsunami thing happened, and I never recorded it. I never performed it. I just kind of forgot about it. But then I was thinking like, oh yeah, I remember that. I was kind of playing, and the thing is, my ear is decent, so as long as I can kind of remember the melody, and because I'm kind of familiar with what I would do, like based on the techniques I know how I would play a certain song. So it kind of comes back to me after a while. And then because of the stuff we talked about last week, I thought this would be a really good song to try to go over today. Because like I said, right now we all understand the story. It's not a made up story. It actually happened. Japan had a big tsunami. So I'm just kind of trying to share with you, how I kind of like the way I saw it. Okay, and you have to figure, like you have to remember too, like for me, the part we're kind of learning is just my basic reaction. Like, is this for real? Like what's going on? But I didn't write the whole song in one day. There's the other part of it too, where there's nothing anybody can do except show support, maybe help however we can to raise money. So then it's kind of like, okay, well, together, I mean, I'll help out however I can, So I've actually participated in a lot of fundraisers. Hawaii, they were doing a lot of fundraisers to raise money to send over to Japan. And what kind of sucks about it though is that we didn't know. So we're doing all these fundraisers. These big companies are doing fundraisers, and everything will be donated to the Red Cross. But the Red Cross is actually different from, like later we found out that you donate to the Red Cross, and then like 10% will actually go to Japan. So you have to, so that's kind of a really stupid thing on our part. Because like I don't know anything about that. Most musicians don't know much about this kind of stuff, but figure somebody's organizing it and we all want to participate. But I remember that was kind of a bummer too. So stupid. Mm. Shutdown will be coming out soon, I promise. I will try to get it out today. If I can't record it today, I will definitely do it tomorrow. But sometimes it does take a day to upload. But yeah, I was just a little, not that I didn't have time to do it, but just to be honest, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Even the protesting thing, we just had it in Hawaii today, but it was actually very nice, very peaceful. A lot of people, there's a lot of things going on, and a lot of it was just my mood, to be honest. Like okay, kind of tired, and okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I never got around to doing it, but I will. I promise. You have my word. What songs did I record? What songs did I record on my CDs? Um, I don't know. I mean, I can't name them all, but most of them, if that helps. Most of them I recorded. Um, yeah, me too. I'm kind of stuck on and glued to the. Well, for me it's computer, but. Mm. Okay, so are we okay over here? So let me move on after we do this part. Okay, C major 7. The chords are basically C major 7 and E minor. And I'm holding a open E on the E minor. Okay, so it's just these two. So instead of like this, I'm taking off my middle finger, okay? So all I'm doing for the C major 7 is I'm going to remember the pull off, like shut down. You hear that? Hear this note? So that's what I'm doing. So, let me see. Okay, so pull off, tap, A. Yeah. Okay, so one more time. So the B. For now, I mean, you can strum it. I can't remember exactly how to do it, but you're going to play it like this. The B is the melody. Pull off, tap the G string, A. So, and then after the A, tap again, and then G. So B, A, tap, A, tap, G, and tap. Yeah. So B, pull off, tap, A, tap, G, tap. And then finally F sharp. You can just kind of strum this chord. Okay, so first before we actually try to make it flow, let's just try to learn the notes first, right? So pull off, tap, A, tap, G, tap, and F sharp. B, pull off, tap, A, tap, G, tap, and the F sharp right here. And that's another thing too. You're going to realize as your tone improves, as you're feeling, you can connect your playing with some kind of emotion. That's another thing you're going to realize, that songwriting gets a lot easier. Okay? It's just like, great singers, like whoever your favorite singer is, you notice how some really good singers in the middle of the song, they can just start singing oohs and ahs for like one whole minute of the song, or hey baby ooh ah, and they sing so well that actually to just sing oohs and ahs, it still gives you chicken skin sometimes. So I guess I do strum the first one. Okay, take a minute or two. Okay, so one more time. And I guess again, I'm going to hit the C string and the tap just to kind of fill in that space. Okay, so that C string tap, up, up, down. One more time, a little slower. Tap, A, tap, G, tap, F sharp. Okay, and notice it's not just F sharp, hit the C string and tap. It's C tap, up, up, down. C tap, up, up, down. Again. Okay, and I'm going to the next part soon. It's almost the same thing, but it's just a different chord. Oh, somebody just dropped in. Oh, I can't. So when somebody just jumps in, I can't really tell who it is, but oh, we kind of we gotta start all over. Okay, so let's try it again. So one more time. So down, pull off, tap, A, tap, G, tap, F sharp, C string, tap, up, up, down. Okay, and the next part we're going to go to this E minor here right, with the open. I'm going to do the same thing, but the last note changes. Oh, I'm sorry, to the B. Okay, so instead of the B, A, G, F sharp, I'm going B. So the first one to the F sharp. Okay, the second one, I'm going to hold this. This has to stay here because this makes it my E minor. And I'm going to go to the B. And instead of F sharp, I'm going to go to the B. Okay, try to work that out. So just try to kind of put that together. Yeah, got you, Gail. Allow record. Okay.
you show me the E minor bit again, please, Bruce?
Okay, E minor.
Just that E minor,
Okay,
that last bit we did.
did I miss something? Okay, so after this part, okay, same thing, but we have to keep our ring finger here. That makes it the E minor. And then the last note is B. So we'll try it slowly. So go with me. So we got this part. And the B, pull off, tap, A, tap, G, right here, tap, and then add the B. So. That help?
A little bit.
You gotta go slower. Well, you're recording this, right? But I'll do it. I'll do it slower one more time.
B pull off A G, yeah.
Yeah. So B, pull off, tap, A, tap, G, tap, and then your B. Okay, so it's basically just a C major 7, E minor, back to the beginning, and for now, just it actually ends there, but let's just just practice looping it. Just the C major 7, then E minor, C major 7, back to the E minor, C major 7, E minor, C major 7, E minor, C major 7, okay. How's it coming along? You guys handling this okay? So Zach, what I want you to do is, don't forget that, I don't know what episode you've seen, but go to episode 65, The Secret. And the reason for that is because this technique of using your index finger to pick and using your thumb to tap, this is a very, very common technique when we do solo arrangements. So, Marry You, we did that one with Bruno Mars. But this is also the same thing. Pick, tap, pick, tap, pick, tap, pick, tap, pick, tap, pick, tap. And right now, I just did the exact same thing, but without the tapping. Okay, so, oh wait, let me get this, wait, hold on. Okay, so Zach, even if things don't quite make sense now, because I understand what you're going through, I'm rushing through these techniques as if, like you know them. But if you don't know the technique, then you actually have to study my right hand, like what exactly am I doing? And you have to pay attention to your left hand. But so far, I think most of us we're familiar with that technique, so that's why I'm kind of going through it so quickly. But once you get that down, after episode 65, The Secret, I did post some other solo arrangement songs too. So you might want to just kind of spend some time on that, and then once you get comfortable, you're going to breeze through all of these songs. Okay, so I hope that helps. But no, I completely understand. If you're not, if you're not familiar with the technique, then yeah, it's going to be kind of tricky. Okay. Okay. Okay, thanks, Esther. I'll see you later. And then, Bob, okay, so yeah, so basically what you're trying to do is when you start, right, you always want to start on the melody. So let's say the melody is on the A string. It doesn't matter if it's A sharp, B, C, C sharp. If the melody is on the A string, you're always going to start on the A string, and then you're just going to try to hit 2 strings, and if you hit 3 strings, that's okay. Just like this. Okay, so like this. Okay, if the melody is on the E string, you're going to start from the E string, and now you're just going to try to pick mainly the C and the E string. Okay, and then if it's on the C string, if the melody is on the C string, you're going to start on the C string and then just hit the G string too. Okay, and the reason why you want to start on the string with the melody is because that note will come out the strongest, right? So you always want the melody to be stronger than the other notes. Okay, so listen to this. If I start from the E string, okay, listen to this melody. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to start from the A string. Okay, you can still hear the change, but it's not as strong as when I start on the string. Okay, so hope that helps. Okay, you guys got it? Okay, so I'm just gonna move on to one more part after this. So I wanna give you guys 2 or 3 minutes to kind of go over the whole thing. Okay, and then, okay, I'll go over that part. That part's simple. I'm just playing a chord. I might as well do it now. Then we can finish that one section. Okay, so after I do this part, back to the beginning. And right here, this is a E minor, add 9, adding an F sharp. So it's kind of like a regular E minor, but I'm taking away the G and I'm adding the F sharp. Okay? And what I'm doing here is I'm eventually going to add the G, but it's just down, down, up, down, up. So add 9 and then back to the E minor. So one more time. Here we go. one more time. Okay, so the first time I'm starting off with the E minor add 9, and I'm going to resolve to the G. So down, down, up, down, up. Okay, but the second time around, I'm going to go down from here to the E. Okay, so the first time E minor add 9, add the G. The second time, E minor add 9 to the E. So one more time. To the G. To the E. Okay, give that a good 2 or 3 minutes. Go for it. I mean, I would like to, yeah, you know, I kind of heard that. I kind of heard that before. But then, in fact, I think it was Jake who said, oh, that part kind of reminds me of Dragon. I don't know how to play Dragon, though. Dragon. Yeah, maybe it was Jake who told me that. Dragon was the, oh, that's a tapping song. Kind of forget how that song went. It's probably this chord right here that gives it that feeling. Oh yeah, maybe he copied me. I should tell him, hey, your song, your Dragon song sounds like my Tsunami song. He's gonna be like, oh, I wrote Dragon first. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. All right, let me get something real quick. Yeah, take a couple minutes. Do your thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so far, are there any questions? Because there's just one more part I want to go over. But make sure you ask me anything, because Shutdown, I'm not going to post this song, until maybe way later, because Shutdown's going to have like 4 or 5 parts, and I'm only on part 1. Everybody good? Okay, so let me take it from the top. Oh, come right down. Oh yeah, harmonics. Okay, but anyways, okay, so here we go. So one more time. Oh, I added a D over here. Okay, yes, the second time, all I did was that when I got back to this part, I just added this high D right here. I'm just playing Ariel. Okay, so after you do the... Oh, I'm sorry, is that... So second time. I'm sorry, second time. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now the next part, what I'm doing, it sounds like this. Okay, so we're gonna have to learn this part. Okay, so all it is, it's pretty simple. Just like this. I'm playing a G and a B. I'm gonna slide up to space number 5, 5 and 7. Okay, so then I'm gonna slide up to pointer finger number 9, middle finger number 10. And then back down to this one, 5 and 7. So we got this one, 5 and 7, 9 and 10, back to 5 and 7, and then, oh, and then 7 and 8. So it's just, okay, so there's just 5 different chords there. 1, 2, 3, oh, 3 is here, 4, and 5. Okay, one more time. And then on the last one, okay, so same thing. So Zach, I'm actually using the same technique. Yeah. So when I say pick tap, pick, tap, pick, tap, pick, tap. Okay, so once you get comfortable with this technique, everything will kind of make sense. So don't worry, just give that video a go when you have time. And this part, what am I doing here? So I'm plucking the C and the A string, hitting the E string, and tap. So E string, tap, and pick the E again. I mean the A string, yeah, the high E note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So try this. So just pick that high E on the bottom, E string, and tap. So yeah, I'm using one finger, my pointer finger, to hit multiple strings. I'm aiming for 2 strings. So let me just kind of review this part real quick. Okay, so Zach, when we do solo arrangements, right? So basically what we're doing is we're adding a chord with a melody note. So maybe like a C chord, and the melody might be, so I might do this, maybe. Okay, and that's what makes it a solo arrangement, is because I'm adding the chord with the note, so it sounds a lot fuller, okay? So whenever I play songs, okay, well, so just remember, the chord with the melody, that's the definition of a solo arrangement, okay? So whenever I play something slow, I might use my thumb because I like this nicer sound. So I feel like my thumb kind of gives me a nicer sound. But sometimes when the melody changes quickly, this stroke right here takes too long. So if the melody changes kind of quickly, we have to use a new technique, which is this technique. We use our finger, and actually, if we were to hit all 4 strings like this, it would be the same problem, right? It's taking too long to go through all the strings. So that's why we have this technique where we just kind of aim for 2 strings, and a lot of times you're going to hit the C string, but that's okay. But the main purpose is, if I don't hit all 4 strings, I can change the melody quickly. Check 1, 2. Oh, that was strange.
You sound good, Bruce.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess I just got shut off. But I am back. Okay, so so Zach, just try to remember that Oh, okay, sorry. So shut down. Okay, so so when we use our thumb, okay, one more time, real quick. Um, the thumb. Okay, so what was I saying? Did you guys hear the part where I was saying playing the chord with the melody is a definition of a solo arrangement? Okay, so that's the number one thing you have to remember. Okay, so now when I actually do this though, and I use my thumb, okay, we always start from the top, and when we go all the way down, I actually like to use my thumb because I like the sound. So anytime I play something slow, I really like the sound of my thumb. The problem with my thumb is that it's a very long stroke. Okay, so if the melody changes quickly, I cannot use my thumb. So for example, if the melody is something like this, da, da, something like that. Okay, if I use my thumb, it's going to sound something like this. Okay? The melody is too fast for my thumb to actually play it in time. So if I use my pointer finger and I just focus on two strings, what's happening is I'm still hitting the other string so you can hear the chord. Okay, that's the main, the importance of hitting more than one string. So you want to hear the chord, but watch how much quicker I can change the melody. Okay, oh sorry Linda, I missed you. Um, I got you right. Allow record. You got it? Okay, so that will conclude today's. I'm just joking. Okay, so that's the purpose of using our index finger is we want to play the chord, but we need to change the melody quicker, and this stroke hitting all four strings just takes too long. Okay, but using our index finger. Okay, we can move it a lot faster. Okay, so we still got the chord in there and the melody. Okay, so maybe, you know what, Zach, maybe you don't have to watch that episode. I think I just kind of explained it already. Okay. Okay, so anyways, so let me go back to this next part, this last part of the song for now. So what I'm doing is I'm just playing. Okay. But I guess, to be honest, I could do it like that maybe. No, I don't like that. I rather do the. One more time. And. Okay, and this chord right here. I'm barring the bottom three on space number 7. I'm sorry, space number 6. And I'm holding the bottom 2 on space number 7. And this is also an E minor add 9, just like this. Okay, so one more time. So let's just learn these 5 different chords first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more time. Space number 2, space number 3. 1. Space number 5, space number 7. Space number 9, space number 10. Space number 5, space number 7. And then space number 7, space number 8. Okay? And then for the last chord, one more time. Wait, how am I doing? Okay, so. Okay, so I'm actually plucking the C string and the A string, right? And then E string, tap. Okay? So when I say pick, that means pick the high E. And then E string, tap. High E, E string, tap. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. So. Okay, so. Okay, give that a try. Any questions? Okay, I'll do that again. Okay, so let me just finish up this last part. So, one more time. So we're coming off of. Maybe 3 times. This is your chord. You guys got this chord? E minor, add 9. Bedtime. Okay. No, Mark, I know. I know it's late for you. No, yeah, anytime you gotta check out, I completely understand. Okay, Zach, go ahead. Up to you if you want to leave a comment or if you want to unmute yourself and speak. It's up to you. Wow, it's amazing, yeah. I think it's so cool how we're all together in this workshop, but yeah, we're all from different places and wow. I'm actually, so just to give you guys a quick heads up, so before I started these online workshops, I used to teach on the weekends. So I only teach on Saturdays and Sundays, but because of the whole coronavirus thing, I couldn't teach. So I thought it would be cool to do these workshops. But yeah, now in Hawaii anyways, well, they just kind of started. They're letting people go out and stuff. So actually what I'm planning to do though is because it's summertime and no one has school, I'm going to move all my my classes probably to the weekday for now. So we'll still continue these classes, but I forget what the point was. I think I just wanted, my point was to let you guys know how much I appreciate you guys. I think that's what it was. I forgot. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me take this real quick. This is a really good friend of mine. Hello? Yo, what's up? I don't know. Up to you. Well, I'm still doing my workshop though. Everybody's watching me talk to you right now. I told them, this is my really good friend. I gotta take this call. All right, call me when I finish. All right, okay, bye. Okay, so what was I saying? Something about how much I appreciate you guys, and I'm so awesome. Okay, so Zach, what was your question? The Tetris theme song. How does Tetris go? Is that the Nutcracker? Is that the Tetris song? I don't really know. So first thing I would do is, yeah, you definitely need the chords and the melody first. So whether you work it out, melody first, you sound it out, or chords first, that's up to you. What I tell a lot of people, especially a lot of my students too, that don't quite have the ear to work out every single chord, because a lot of times they can sound out the melody but not quite the chords, I would suggest just going online, find the chords first. Make sure you get the chords first, and then after that, sound out the melody. And once you have the chords and the melody together, then you can start to figure out how to arrange that. So, but yeah, definitely that's where you need to start.
I got that Tetris sound if you want to hear it, Bruce.
You have it? Oh no, that's I mean, I think I'm kind of familiar with it. Isn't that the Nutcracker? Ooh, makes me want to go out and play Tetris right now. Oh, next week, let's do a Tetris party. Okay, okay. So, but yes, I mean, pretty much for every song, um, that's pretty much the key, finding the chords and finding the chords. Oh wait, what do you say? Wait. Okay, okay. And then what does no mean? Did I say something wrong? Oh, can we learn a jazz piece? Okay, I'll look something up. I'll be honest. I mean, when it comes to Hawaiian music and jazz, I I normally just don't teach it because I've never really grew. I mean, I'm sure I could learn a jazz piece and stuff, but I've never really did that. I mean, all of my other friends, in Hawaii that play the ukulele, like Herbalta Jr., like that. I mean, they're the guys. The funny thing is with Hawaiian music, growing up, I just never, like I always thought for some reason that, well, I still feel that, when it comes to Hawaiian music, the vocal part is the strongest part of the song. And, growing up, Jake and I, we don't sing much, so growing up, we didn't actually, learn a lot of Hawaiian music because, we don't sing. So, and then, yeah, I don't know what it is about jazz. I was just never really into jazz so much. So I didn't really take the time to learn jazz music. So, but I'm pretty open and honest. Like I have no problem saying that, I'm probably the worst person to learn, Hawaiian music or jazz music. Not because I don't appreciate the music, but just growing up, without vocals, I didn't really, yeah, learn much Hawaiian songs. And then with jazz, I guess growing up, like with jazz, I mean, even when I was older, I didn't like how jazz doesn't, like real jazz never comes back. like with pop music or rock like that, you have the verse, the chorus, but everything always comes back to the chorus, and then the verse goes, and it always comes back to the chorus. I have, some really great friends, good friends that play jazz music, and I'll go out, I'll check them out, and they'll do these like 30-minute songs, sometimes 1 hour songs that they just keep going, keep going, and I really like it, but yeah, it just wasn't my thing. So I don't mind if there's like a song you would want to learn, like a jazz song. I don't mind trying to, help you learn it, but honestly, I'm pretty much one of the worst ukulele players in Hawaii that should be that could be teaching jazz music. But I don't know. Hopefully that helps. Oh, there's a lot of jeez, if I gotta check it out, no problem. All right. Okay, so one thing. Okay, you guys want to hear the song one more time? There was one more part. I cannot remember how it went though. I can't remember if it was like something like. Ah, oh, that's hard. Something I can't remember. Okay, so I'll study that part. I'll say that for next time. Okay, so from the top, one more time. Ah, something like that. Okay, so we got all the parts, I think. Yeah, well, it was kind of a personal song for me, one of the more personal songs that I had to, but like for me, that's kind of how I express myself was through music. So, I mean, a lot of these songs I write or I've written is not just because like I want to push out a new song. It just kind of helps me cope with, some emotions that I gotta let out. Okay, so before I forget, I need to talk about harmonics for Ariel real quick. Okay, so I don't really know. I can't remember. I know, geez, I learned this. So, a long time ago, I learned a lot of this stuff, like the actual logical explanation, but I can't quite remember. Okay, but all I know is harmonics are, I think there's one more around here. Oh, where is it? Hey, where is it? Is it up here? Somewhere over here. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe there isn't one there. I'm sure there is. Okay, so harmonics are basically, ooh, I wish I could get a little closer. So I'm actually on space number 12, on the 12th fret. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, on your 12th fret, okay? So now when I say fret, I'm talking about the actual wire itself, okay? So if I put my finger on that fret and I just pick, you're gonna hear this kind of like a bell or like a little chime. Okay, the thing is, you're not pushing it down. You're just putting your finger just gently on it, and then you pick. You can do it on all your strings. Okay, you cannot do it everywhere. Well, not yet. I'll get into it, but for now, it's just, yeah. Okay, so this is it. Now, to let it ring out, after you pick, move your hand, move your finger, and it'll ring out a little longer. So the best way I try to explain it is if you touch the strings lightly and you pick, let the string slap back into your finger. Okay? So just make your fingers very sensitive, and you'll actually feel the string, hit your finger, and just let it come off. Okay. Now, I remember this much. It's supposed to be something like, the reason why it works here is because the distance of the string. So from here to here, if you go in the middle, it's right here on space number 12. Okay. Now you can also do it over here. I wish I remembered I really wish I remembered the logic behind this. Someone broke this whole thing down to me, and I remember it made sense. I just didn't think it was important, and I just kind of forgot. Okay, so now this is what you want to practice, because you're basically playing the harmonics in a G, C, E, and A. Okay, so remember how I said it works here because this is right in the middle. Okay, so from here to here, right in the middle is this fret right here. So watch my left hand. What happens if I shorten the string? By holding this down, now the string is only from here to here. Okay, so it's shorter now. So this space number 12 or fret number 12 is not the middle anymore. The middle is one more fret over, number 13. So if you can practice to pick this way, oh, hey, is that right? Oh, there you go. Oh, I haven't done this in a long time. So what I'm doing is I'm using my pointer finger as the thing, but I'm using my right thumb to pick. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see like that. Let me see. This way? Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. I'm putting my finger on that spot and I'm picking with my thumb underneath. It's kind of like this. Okay, so the thing is, I can shorten it. So instead of doing it on space number 12, now I can do it on space number 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that's how harmonics work. So sometimes, if I'm holding the C chord, I could. Okay, so if I'm holding the C chord, I could do this. 12, 12, 12, 15. You hear that? Okay, so does that kind of make sense? Because my finger is here. So if I take it off, then the harmonics is on 12. If I put it here, 13. Put it here, 14. Put it here, 15. So now you can hear the C chord. Okay, if I hold a G chord like this, okay, now you have to think, okay, the top string is open, so this would be on 12. The harmonics is on 12. Okay, but the next one is going to be on 14 because I'm on space number 2. The next one's going to be on 15 because I'm on space number 3. And the next one's going to be on 14 because I'm on space number 2. So let's try to put that together. Okay, and that's harmonics. Okay, thank you, Zach. You take care. Robert, thank you. A car. What? Nobody's interested in harmonics? Okay, so that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, I don't use harmonics much, but that is pretty much. Well, did that kind of help, Ariel? Did you have any other, like a more specific question? Man, my phone is blowing up. So popular today.
Thanks.
You guys got it? You got it? Yeah, so a lot of
Need
times
more
I'll use it. Okay, so like if you do it on the bottom 3 right here, you can think of this as your A minor chord. So I use this on A minor a lot too. In fact, didn't I use Oh, I did. Okay, so I ended on an A minor chord. So anytime you use the A minor chord, and you're gonna say you're gonna end on A minor, using the bottom 3 harmonics here, this is also an A minor chord. If I use the top 3, this is your C chord. So, something, I don't know, I probably wouldn't use it there, but. Okay, so A minor chord here, C chord here. Okay, hopefully that helped. Okay, did you guys have any other question, or did I miss anything? Okay, yeah, sorry, this workshop's going a little long. If you have to go, no problem. I have nothing to do today. We'll check. Okay, so anyways, one more time, just don't forget the okay, and next part. One more time. Yeah, that just kind of goes back to the beginning, and then the rah, the tenor. Oh, we're actually. So what's funny is the ukulele is ready, but the strings, the D'Addario strings we use are made in the US, and because of the coronavirus, the factory is shut down. So hopefully I'll be getting the strings, I mean, I don't know, within a month maybe, something like that. But I'd say in a couple of months, the new tenor Shima ukulele should be ready. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. All right. So, you guys all good? Anything else?
All good, thanks, Bruce.
All right, Mark. I know you can't wait to, but I notice you want to make sure, right, that because I know you're thinking like, I don't know, sometimes it sounds like he's gonna end, but then he doesn't, and then he talks some more. So I know you're waiting. Okay, so, um, no, that's okay. I mean, cannot help, but I have, I gotta do it a certain way. So let's see. All right, Mark, thank you as always for joining us. I know it's super late for you, and everyone else, thank you very much. Okay, so you guys have a good week, and I will see you guys next week. And like I always say, once again, just in case, if you ever have any questions, send me an email or leave a comment on YouTube or anything. I will. Am I covering the cost? Cost for cost for whiskey? Cost for Zoom. I guess so. You can think of it as I'm either covering the cost for Zoom or I'm covering the cost for whiskey, but I'm not covering the cost for both. So I don't know what. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, everything is good. I mean, like I said, I'm really glad you guys are here, and I'm glad you guys like to learn. That's why, yeah. I mean, I know I really appreciate the tips. I know some of you guys have left a tip in the past, and I just don't want to talk about it because I don't want anybody to feel bad, if they didn't tip or something like that, because that's not what this is about. I mean, to be honest, even if I lose some money every month, it doesn't bother me at all. This is fun for me, so I want to just keep doing that. But yeah, for those of you that did leave a tip, I do want to apologize because yeah, I don't mention it during the class, but I want you to understand that even though I
No.
appreciate it, I want everyone to just kind of feel comfortable and have fun here because it's not important
I
to me.
understand.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest. Now that bars are closed, I'm saving a lot of money. So even I don't mind. I'll just take a small part of that money, throw it into Zoom, and I am good to go.
That's good.
All right, you guys. It was so much fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys
Thank
next
you.
week. All right. Thank you.